No, she was there because she was like, at one point, Caitlin was like, "Oh, he got 32." It was like half. Okay. She was like, "Yeah, because he took every shot."
I was open a lot. I was open a lot that game.
Me too. I was like 11 for 12 at that point.
I was the one passing to you.
I know, we was teams.
No, but I didn't get the ball back ever.
That's funny.
I was standing there like.
I literally was like 11 for 12 up to that point. Like I was hot as shit.
I'm sitting here like. My character's really doing this in the game. Like, come on.
Wide open though, bro. I was wide open.
That should be fun.
Mamba.
2K.
When y'all gonna get on with us?
We had Air Machiavelli.
Shit.
Air Machiavelli.
You got your mic? You got your player
Yeah.
already? What you make?
I made a small forward, wing. What am I? 3-point specialist and
Air
playmaker.
Machiavelli was
Ooh, did you hear that? He ain't listening.
Yeah.
What happened? He got a small forward. That's a what?
Playmaker, 3-point specialist.
Oh, you any good?
I be balling, B.
Hey man, I'm learning too.
I be balling, B. I ain't gonna go G.
You just got to get out there, dog.
I gotta get comfortable with y'all
you
first.
gotta
Then
get
I
out
feel
there.
like, fuck them, but Kobe time. Kobe
I can see you
time.
definitely with a playmaker shot.
Mamba.
Kim probably just dribble and shoot the whole game.
Oh, watch out.
And we just sit on the side quiet the whole time. We all in our head like this nigga out here.
I mean, hey, I'll press the button. He just said it wasn't meant for me to pass.
I pressed the button.
What have you been up to?
2K stories.
Ken, I mean, especially you, man. We ain't been all together in the same room in a long time.
Oh, yeah, it has been a little minute. We were grown, shit. We was grown the whole time?
Yeah, dog.
I didn't even know.
Good.
But people might not hear all that. But
Good.
Yeah, I was going to say.
Oh, yeah.
Y'all was going for a minute.
Oh, what the?
I looked up and seen Eric still in the phone. I was like, yeah, we still rolling.
I've been good, man. Just
Like,
working like a motherfucker. Fuck the snow.
Yeah, I was gonna be like, I ain't got nothing to add to that conversation. So I'm like,
until you
let me
make
catch
your
up on
my
this
player,
He
hop
ain't.
online.
He won't. He just go do GM. I've been trying to get him to like two
GMO
2Ks.
be lit, though.
Yeah,
GMO do be lit.
Do it.
It be lit, bro.
It's too much happening for me. I'm like, it's too many decisions. I can't. I'll just stick to playing.
kind of get boring. Like once all the real players
Retire.
retire. Yeah, it's like I don't know these people.
But yeah, what you been up to, man?
Nothing. Just working, man. Getting out here, you know, doing the thing.
You said a lot of nothing.
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 Oh, absolutely nothing.
But no.
Where the
but
bell at?
Mother Nature needs to chill out though, cause it's some bull, bro.
Man.
There's been too much snow, and then this Antarctica weather is trash.
We're colder than Antarctica right now.
That's trash, bro.
I seen the news line. It said we're colder than Antarctica right now.
Yeah. I saw
Some
the same
wild
one.
shit.
Especially tomorrow. Like when y'all hearing this, we cold.
In the crib.
Negative 50.
I was
I just want to say in advance, you're fucking welcome.
for this episode because it's
Oh, yeah,
already
really?
cold.
This is a goddamn labor of love.
Oh,
I
yeah.
do not want to be out. For the people that aren't in Wisconsin right now, it is what? It's supposed to be a high of negative 12 tomorrow.
Yep.
Of regular weather.
Hi.
A high. The warmest it will be tomorrow is 12 degrees below zero.
And that's not including wind chill. We're talking about on the thermostat.
Yeah. Like it'll be a negative 60 wind chill.
That's ridiculous.
According to my watch right now, the thermostat is -4.
Yeah.
And dropping.
Yeah.
As we speak.
As we speak. So if we get angry at the end, y'all already know why.
Or if it just speeds up randomly. I know. You know what? Okay, it's time to go.
Just cut this shit off right.
We're going. But yeah.
Gucci Man Burr.
Oh, speaking of Gucci Man Bird, happy birthday to the mayor. This will be his birthday episode when he hears this. So
Hey,
Happy birthday.
birthday.
because
Should we
Gucci
start?
Man's like one of his favorite.
The
Rappers.
mayor.
I was just going to say, should we start? 'Cause I feel like we getting in.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, let's go.
Welcome to episode 86 of Technical File, the sports podcast you never knew you needed.
It's your boy, TIMKINZ. I know you missed me. Number 3, a.k.a. Ass Ketchum, a.k.a. Mr. Give It To Me.
Jesus Christ.
Are you done?
Yep.
I am the Eric J.
Only known as.
The Eric J.
And I'm Camille, point guard of the crew, the real life Tifa Lockhart, the girl next door. You know, holding it down for all the women who love sports.
And it's your boy K Harris, the gentleman.
The gentleman.
Also known as K Diddy.
Take that.
but better known as the People's Champion.
Jabroni.
Oh yeah.
Starting to see spaceships on Bankhead, bro.
And Tim has arrived at the
At
party.
the party, right? We were singing that to his son on Sunday.
Speaking of sons, it's Mike.
Hello.
Oh,
Out here.
that is so wild how
Little EJ.
technology lets you like see stuff.
Yeah, it's weird. Like we go for ultrasounds like every week now, and like it's gonna be weird. Like I won't be able to look at his heart and his lungs and shit like that. You know, it's like I've gotten to know him intimately, and it's like you never get this back. So
Nope.
Yeah.
That's crazy. New baby on the way.
He gonna come by and visit?
no,
It's okay. We'll come see him.
You ain't finna traumatize my kids.
Already.
keep him away from you heathens.
You got to meet his podcast, Uncles and Auntie. Anyways,
Oh, yeah.
Tim, tell people our social medias.
This
This is your job now.
at Technical File on Instagram and Twitter. www.technicalfile.com is our website where you can go on and also find our link to our Facebook page, the Technical File Pod. You can also join our Technical File Pod overtime. I'm sorry, Technical File Podcast. Excuse me.
I didn't have time to think.
You can join our Facebook group at Technical File Pod overtime. Yeah. It's okay, brother. We'll bring you in. And I think I missed something. We don't have a Snapchat.
No,
We said the website.
you said
the
Instagram?
Facebook, IG, Twitter.
That's it.
That's it. That's all.
I ask this every once in a while, but does Snapchat still is it still?
It's still a thing.
Instagram.
I like
Live
Instagram
One,
better.
or
But
whatever it's called.
I'm not on Snapchat as much as I was.
You gotta know who to follow.
But see, you got nothing creepy.
Because he a goddamn
You already
pervert.
know ain't nothing but titties and ass on his Snapchat.
It just be cheeks. So
That's
like,
why he said it like
he be
that.
tapping through cheeks.
Exactly.
Tap tap. Yep.
Go back like,
Smacking ass all night. Shit.
Oh, you see his
Fuck you
titties and
mean?
ass. Your wife finna go through your phone. Tell what the fuck? Baby, it ain't what you think.
Oh, she started listening again now. She has time to listen. So now
shit, see,
I gotta be on my best behavior.
Exactly. You monkey ass.
It was
She ain't
funny.
listened for like 6 months.
It was funny as she was catching up because she would text me stuff like, "Oh, this actually Tim lied this night, like the chicken one when he was mad about the chicken. Remember when she took the skin off?
Oh, yeah.
I was pissed.
She was like, it wasn't his chicken. I was like,
It wasn't my chicken, but that don't mean I can't be mad at it. I told her I'd have ate the shit.
Pause.
God damn, I could be mad at you for throwing shit away that I'd have ate.
He mad at something that ain't even his.
It could have been mine.
He
You
was
selfish.
irate,
Wait, and then
though.
you
He
didn't even
wasn't
offer it
getting
to
mad.
me. You didn't offer me
was
the
irate
skin
about
of some
that shit.
Popeye's chicken. You know, everybody knows the best part.
I mean, that is the best part.
And she threw that shit away.
He went to garbage and got it. I don't like it.
I should have.
This shit's still good.
Oscar better chill out over here, bro.
Grab me a paper towel, dab that motherfucker, a splash of Lysol. I'm in that bitch.
A splash.
Trying to kill yourself.
I had to get rid of the germs. Fuck you, mean?
Then he gonna try to sue Popeyes after he put Lysol on his shit.
Gotta get the bag somehow. Shit, fuck it.
Oh, shit.
For that content and more, make sure you rate us 5 stars everywhere you can rate us.
5.
iTunes, Facebook, 5 stars all around. And also make sure you tell a friend about us because we don't grow without y'all. And word of mouth is the best way this stuff happen because they think that we just like it because we own it.
Yep.
But we like it because we good.
And again, -12.
And count.
We are not doing this shit for shits and giggles.
Shits and giggles.
Does someone check what the wind chill is right now?
I don't want to know.
I don't want to know.
I want to know. I'm going to
It's
look when
gonna
I
make
get
me
done
angry.
right.
Because the wind chill is what makes it the weather.
Yes, Tim. That's a temp chill.
I'm mad because I literally was listening for a point and it wasn't there. That's what made me so mad. Because I was listening. Oh, Tim
Okay,
got
let me
something
explain.
important to say.
The news always be like the temperature is 2 degrees with a wind chill of 30. That means, you know, so that means it's 32 damn degrees. Just say that shit. Because the wind is making it 32 degrees.
Dog.
I am right.
You
Okay,
ain't
you
making
know
no
what?
sense.
Well, how wrong you are? We're going to start the show now because
Dude, you ain't making 0 sense, bro. And leading off.
okay, NFL playoffs.
Playoffs.
It's been a while since we've been here, you know,
Yeah,
as
y'all
we
like-
mentioned. So we didn't even talk about the conference championship games in which the Rams beat the Saints 26-23. And
In
then,
overtime.
In overtime. And then the Patriots beat the Chiefs 37-31 in overtime. Let's go. Let's real quick. Rams Saints. The no call that no one in the NFL was talking about. Like, I ain't heard from Roger Goodell.
They said that I seen something where it said like Goodell and the NFL had like some letter sent apologizing or some shit like that somewhere. I was like, whatever. I don't believe it anyways.
So, on that, like, I guess I don't get what people expect to happen. Like, and if it does happen, like, does it do anything? Like, if the NFL acknowledges, like, yeah, they blew the call, like, everybody always complains about the 2-minute report in the NBA. It's like, what's the point? Like, so. Again.
I mean, transparency, but it doesn't help the outcome.
It's a different
Right.
type of fan from NBA and NFL, I think.
I don't think so.
You think it's the same?
Yep. Like, so it's like, I mean, like, I get, and, you know, I'm more critical of the NFL than anybody, but it's just like, what does it matter?
Well,
I guess for
people-
peace of mind.
That, and people also, there was some rule in the rule book apparently where the commissioner has the power to restart a game.
But do you really want to, do people really want to open that
The
box?
Saints fans did.
Fans.
They had petitions going. they wanted the game restarted from that point because they felt that they should be in the Super Bowl.
But then it was pointless if the scenario still goes that they lose.
They lost.
Exactly.
Could you imagine?
So we did it all over just for y'all to lose twice. Not just one time.
That would have
but
been the
y'all lost
funniest
twice.
shit in the world.
Especially after last year with the Saints.
See?
They,
Shooting yourselves in
That
the
would
foot.
have been
Chill
the
out.
funniest shit in the world.
It's all right. Just take that L. Y'all go get your turn.
So,
I mean,
like,
if-
at that time, the Saints were going in, like, if they would have scored a touchdown, that would have been.
right.
Wait, I guess I'm trying to figure out, like, they were technically down at that point,
Right, but they ended up kicking a field goal.
No,
they went up. They
were
went up
up.
with the field goal, and they would have scored a touchdown. Had they scored the touchdown, then they wouldn't have been able to tie it with a field goal. So they were pissed because they felt like they should have won with a touchdown as opposed to a tie game. It would have never went to overtime.
they're saying the game wouldn't have went to overtime because they would have had.
It'd have been
they would've up.
27-20.
Yeah, they would have been up.
Right? Yeah, it'd have been no.
No,
Yeah,
they
it'd
would've
have been
at least had
27-20.
23. No.
No, I'm saying like the score at the time would have been 27-20 as opposed to 23-20 because they tied it up at 23 and then they won in overtime.
So that means the Saints already had 20 before the.
Yeah, it was tied at 20.
Okay.
And then the Saints would have scored
Gotcha.
and put them up
And put 'em
27-20.
That's right. Yeah. You was confusing me with all the numbers. You was
Right.
kind of quick.
You was
I was
throwing
sitting here
flames
like,
out.
I feel like that meme where the numbers just keep going by. I was like,
Yeah, I was thinking before you go, right? You're throwing too many big numbers at me, so I'm going to take it as disrespect. Watch your mouth.
they also said the refs in the game, 4 of them, had ties to the area that the Rams hail from.
Yeah, that
Is that a big deal?
Of course, and you can bet on them.
No, because the Rams just spent the last 20 years in St. Louis.
True, but I mean they're in LA now, and you can bet on them.
You can
So,
bet on any team.
Right.
though.
Like, what they got
Right, I'm just saying, like if they have ties to LA, they could be probably betting now on the Rams to win. The refs, like Tim Donahue, they're betting on their games.
I thought you just jumped like
Yeah.
3 different, like,
Conspiracy
What
theory.
I said
Yeah,
at the
like-
end is what I wanted.
Now my phone doing the shit that yours did. Like, Siri just randomly came on.
Playing Something Better featuring Lady Antebellum by Audience.
Oh, that's what you listen to.
Oh, yeah. His playlist started.
Lady Antebellum got some hits. Let's not front.
No, that's what Siri picked up from whatever the hell we just
Also,
said.
we ain't admitting that we listen.
No.
Just me. Okay.
I think I know one song.
Okay.
I can't help you there, player.
Anyone else think it was a big deal? You know, that the refs are from
No, I
there?
mean-
Outside the conspiracy, brother Tim?
Those coincidences. I don't.
Yeah, I feel like it's. I mean, of course, it's a hard pill to swallow when it's your team. Pause. I said pill though.
He did say
He
Bill.
did.
It's
See?
the same.
Egregious.
That was an egregious pause.
Take it back.
All right, thank you. But but still, that's still a tough loss. Like as a fan, I understand how y'all feel, but at the end of the day, you got to realize that it's a game and this shit happens. It could have been somebody else and not y'all. So,
We was talking about the refs.
oh fuck
The
the
thing-
all right.
The thing I want to point out is just like you don't want like all the basically you want the human element for refereeing. Like sure it goes bad sometimes, but like you don't want like some AI program that calls every penalty because there'll be penalties on every play and nothing will ever get accomplished.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
So like
true.
you want that like you don't want endless reviews, you don't want everything to be open because again like nothing will get done, like you want the flow of the game to continue. So like sometimes you just got to put up with them getting the call wrong.
Mm-hmm.
As a Packers fan, we understand how that goes.
Yeah.
But you should also thank us because we also ended that referee strike.
Yeah. But I do want to point out, like, referees are generally very good because, like, shit happens so quickly in these sports. Like, I don't get how they get so many of the calls that they do get right. So,
Yeah.
it happens. Tough break.
New England, Kansas City, which as we said, another overtime game.
Thanks, Drake.
Do y'all think? Yes, apparently Drake Curse got all mixed up because he wore a shirt with all 4 teams on it.
And they all lost in regulation.
Yeah, so you got some weird stuff going on with you, Drake.
You can say that again.
Yeah, in more than one way. Do y'all think overtime rules need to be changed?
No. They changed them a couple years ago to what
They
it is
did.
now.
Yep.
I don't think they went far enough. Like, I think they tried to straddle the fence.
By giving them everybody a possession, and then you have to go. It's sudden death right after, or you think it should be college style?
I guess I lean more towards college style because I think that, like, basically look at baseball. Like, it's not like if you go into extra innings, like the first person that scores wins. Like, you know, everybody gets last ups because like you can't decide. You don't want to decide the game on a coin flip. Like I get. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So
that makes sense. But
I mean, like the rules over the last couple years are basically in the history of the game, like have always been tilted towards like making scoring easier. Mm-hmm. It's like the fact that you can have like these high power offenses not even get on the field because like you've legislated the defense to the point where they can't do shit to stop the other
team
team.
going
Like
75.
you're really
fair
tying the hand behind the back.
Makes perfect sense.
I mean,
way to break that down.
if they look at overtime as a sudden death, I always wonder why didn't they just play it like another quarter?
Yeah.
That's
Because
why.
the games would go so long, but like,
But I mean, like when I
yeah.
was mostly just make it like the NBA, just make it a shorter time and play it out. And then if that don't work, go ahead and do some college crazy sudden death stuff. But then again, that's a lot of football on a body.
I actually, I like that. Give them like a 10-minute quarter.
But I think that's
10
what they
minutes,
did
that's
do
a
in the
long
regular
time.
season. Like that's why we have so many more ties now. Because like it's only a 1 10-minute period, which means that both teams basically get the ball once. But like, I don't know like all the details, but like I feel like if you just give them the ball at the 50 and say like you got to go for 2, like that'll break the tie pretty soon. You know what I mean? Like, and everybody gets last ups.
Yeah.
'Cause it's hard to get a 2-point conversion
Yeah.
and hard to score a touchdown. So you know,
Well, let me ask y'all this: who y'all think gonna win the Super Bowl?
who gives a shit?
I want LA.
gives a shit?
I really want LA. I really want LA.
The Patriots are blowing me. with
Damn,
their
I hate Tom
whole-
Brady.
with their whole underdog mentality and
They saw that it worked last year for
Tom
Philly.
Brady ass.
y'all some dicks.
Tom
Don't nobody think that y'all not like. Chill
Brady
out.
asshole. B.
When people say we picking the Rams, we only saying that because we don't like y'all, not necessarily because we think that y'all are worse or anything like that. We just don't like y'all. Don't mistake not liking y'all for thinking that y'all ain't talented. That's why we don't like y'all.
Yeah, like a lot of people feel about Kobe.
You had to bring up Kobe.
You look, that's
Just
Exactly.
don't
That's how
mean he
you
wasn't
feel.
talented. You know, motherfuckers just don't like him.
Bro, chill out, bro.
I hope the Rams win. I'm just gonna say Rams.
I'm going to say New England because I want to see the world burn.
Yeah, I don't care.
Are y'all gonna watch?
Yes.
Yeah, I want to watch this Super Bowl.
Eric's face twitched. Like,
No, like at first I was gonna be like, nah, but then it's like if nothing else is on and I'm stuck in the house because of weather or something like that, like I don't know, maybe I'm not gonna go out my way. Like I'm not gonna break an appointment.
You watching a halftime show then on the network?
The NXT halftime heat.
So
I don't
NXT
know.
decided to do a halftime show. So they're gonna have like a 6-man tag match during halftime because they said who wants to watch Maroon 5, and I said that's a good question. Not mad at it.
But the tag match is like the top talent down there.
Yeah.
Top 6 guys down there.
Australian Open came and went. We were gone
Aussie.
that long that I couldn't even talk about tennis.
Talk your shit, man.
Like the whole tournament ended like
Yeah, it was done. I didn't have to talk about Federer getting upset and Serena getting upset, and you know that was kind of cool. DJO, Novak Jokic, he defeated Rafael Nadal for the championship. He
I
defeated
thought she
him.
was talking about Darius Johnson. Oh, I was like, where the fuck?
It was a slaughter, and Naomi Asuka. I always say her name like the wrestler
Osaka.
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 It's like the city in Japan.
That's not gonna help me. I don't know.
Geography.
Osaka.
Outside the United States, rough, real rough. But yeah, she won her second straight Grand Slam. She won the Australian Open. So shout out to the winners. Roman Reigns, he's going to appear in the Fast and Furious spinoff movie Hobbs and Shaw.
He's gonna play the Rock's brother.
Yeah. Do y'all think that The Rock can, or that he can follow The Rock's blueprint? Of a movie superstar.
You don't think so?
He ain't got the charisma.
He doesn't.
The Rock is like a character.
He
for
doesn't.
real.
Right.
He's like for real a character.
But he has
like,
the look.
I mean, he has everything.
And The Rock is probably going to open up all them doors if you really want him to.
John Cena couldn't even be The Rock, and he's white.
This
So,
is facts.
Yeah.
you know what I mean? I don't think anybody's going to
Yeah, The
be
Rock
able to
on
do
a
what The
whole
Rock
nother
did.
level.
Like I think he could do movies because obviously he knows how to like
Act.
Yeah.
He's not good at it.
I
He-
don't think
he-
he ain't that great, but
And his promos are pretty bad, too.
Yeah.
The Rock like he trying to
he
be
can't
Samuel
make
Jackson.
I mean
out
he's
here.
He
a
can't make it.
decent public speaker. Like he can carry the show.
I'll judge him once I see,
See Hobbs and Shaw.
Yeah.
yeah, I'll be there open tonight, though, for sure.
Like I wonder how many people just gonna think it's Jason Momoa. Like oh what?
There's going to be a lot of them. That's what they going to do, too. Aquaman! Aquaman! What you doing here?
Shit, Khal Drogo. Goddamn.
Like, wrong dude.
Not that guy.
I'm surprised they ain't have him as a brother. Like I think it was like he got 4 brothers or something like that in the movie.
No, he's too fine. Like,
Here you go.
I
He was just here a few like a
that
few
wouldn't
weeks
make
ago.
sense to see The Rock and him on the screen. Like, that's you can't do that to
No
somebody.
head to explode.
I'm already like it's already starting, and
Yours
it
would
hasn't.
Like Camille glitching over there, like just thinking about it. I can't even.
Imagine. Hold on. Control Alt Delete.
All right, I'm good now. I'm good. We ain't talking about that no
Jesus
more.
Christ.
Can't
Her
talk.
head spent
Can't
like a,
talk about Mookie.
like a,
Get off me. Talk about Mookie.
she's like a-
Talk about the movie.
I said talk about Mookie. Ken.
All right, so hey,
Let my joke out.
Don't make me glitch no more.
she a little too excited.
The film bot from Austin Powers.
Hell yeah.
Austin started dancing.
Yeah, baby.
All right, so Boston Red Sox MVP Mookie Betts said that he's not going to go to the White House. So he's basically saying fuck Trump.
Trump won't let him in anyway. His name Mookie.
Right.
Facts. Facts.
Who is this?
No, he gonna come
It's
just
Mike
because his name
Keys.
Mookie. He go have Popeyes catered. He be like, yeah, I'll cater Popeyes for you
I
guys.
have a friend named Mookie. He's awesome. He's amazing.
Look, my maid, his name is Mookie too.
I even named my dog Mookie.
Is that your uncle? That's your granddad. Works for me. Look,
I
he's
know
sweeping.
tons of Mookies.
Y'all
Plenty of them. All of them.
are tripping. Antonio Brown tripping too. Tim, can you talk about
Tripping.
Antonio Brown tripping?
He was on the Masked Singer, jigging and shit.
We said how he tripping, not how he
That's
making
he
money.
was tripping for being on that shit. Anyway,
He did a good job in there.
anywho, Antonio Brown drama has birthed a public beef between him and Emmanuel Sanders, pretty much.
I thought you just
So
like you seen the 5 Heartbeats. I'm sorry.
yes.
You know how he get up and be like, "You playing my music wrong." I wrote out a beautiful sentence for you to read, and you butchered that. I really did.
I'm sorry. Okay. My
All
face
right.
back on.
Come
AB
on, man.
responded to
Negative
Bruce Arians
60, my
saying, "This isn't the Antonio and counting. This isn't the Antonio that was drafted in 2010 by
Slow down,
tweeting
Tim.
he didn't draft me. He drafted
Hey,
Emmanuel Sanders.
Slow down.
Hey.
Same
Hey.
guy."
Wait. Go back, man.
Okay,
Like,
my
I
bad,
don't
my
think
bad.
you lost
Okay.
everybody.
AB responded to Bruce Arians saying, "This isn't the Antonio that was drafted in 2010 by tweeting he didn't draft me. He drafted Emmanuel Sanders, guy who missed rehab to go on networks to talk about me on situations he has zero clue. Arians now wears Kangos, hats, and glasses. Why do I sound like Bill Cosby? That's terrible. Crying emoji. But I'm a diva. Done seen it all. Then they say we friends stop lying.
Is that
that
how
was
he
butchered,
really
too.
spelled lying?
Yes, he did. I seen.
I wrote that down verbatim.
Lien.
Almost like lean
Yeah.
spelled wrong. Okay, go ahead.
And then Emmanuel Sanders said,
Manuel Sanders said, AB84 crying emoji. You know damn well I didn't travel to LA to talk about you, fam. You tripping, yo. I went to be an analyst in which you acting foolish was the topic, and I gave my analytical opinion. Get off the gas, yo. Why do you talk like that? Why you gotta put yo after sentences and shit?
I was wondering if all them yos was
You
for
did it
real.
to yourself.
Again, verbatim.
This is crazy.
That is weird.
I don't want to comment on y'all's stuff because y'all make my head
Your
hurt.
vernacular irritates my soul.
I mean,
That's
they get
deep.
hit in the head for a living. Like,
It is true. Have we been here since like the Antonio Brown stuff? Really?
no,
I don't think
because
so.
we were here. We were here on that Sunday for week 17. I don't think we've been back since. Well, maybe no. We were here for the wild card weekend. It's just that it hadn't exploded yet.
Where do y'all think he gonna end up at?
I hope he end up in Green Bay.
Even with all this stuff they saying,
He's
about
killing
us?
his value. We can get him for cheap.
He liked to tweet about coming here, but Des Bryant liked every team's tweets too.
We can get him for probably like a third or a second
Y'all know
right
where
now.
y'all know where you're gonna end up.
New England.
Yep.
Fuck them.
And that's why we don't like y'all.
That is what's gonna happen.
Jesus.
Tom Brady.
Eric, talk about the Royal Rumble. I don't want
Royal Rumble.
I hate the Patriots.
Anyway, so the Royal Rumble happened this Sunday. The results were as follows. In the men's Royal Rumble match, Seth Rollins won.
Woo!
In the women's Royal Rumble match, Becky Lynch won.
I don't care about him.
The man.
He won me money. That's why.
Daniel Bryan beat AJ Styles for the WWE title. Brock Lesnar beat Finn Balor to
Boo.
retain the Universal title.
Boo boo.
Boo both.
The Miz and Shane are now your SmackDown Tag Team Champions.
That's stupid.
Weird.
That's
Yeah.
stupid.
I haven't been watching recently, so I haven't seen.
That moonsault was cold though.
Who
For
did
his
one?
old ass.
Shane did
I thought it
one?
was
Shane did a
Star
moonsault.
press.
It was
Or
shooting star press
press.
for his old ass.
He did a shooting
Dude, he
star
was so
press?
gassed after that. Like, he looked
Damn.
dead
Yeah.
after that.
He didn't do the elbow drop?
He did a
did,
coast to coast.
yeah.
Oh, he did Costco. Okay. At least he did that.
Ronda Rousey. I don't know why I'm rolling my R's. But she beat Sasha Banks. She's
Great
still
match.
rolling
That was a
with
good
the
Great
match.
match.
Asuka. No, okay. Asuka is still the SmackDown Women's Champion. She beat Becky Lynch in the first
Becky.
match of the night.
Becky.
And shout out to Janessa. Naomi Janessa. She won the Royal Rumble pool, so she gets a free technical foul T-shirt. Hot off the presses. Matter of fact, I don't even think it's been pressed yet. So, did you guys enjoy the event?
Yeah,
I did.
I fucked with it. I like the biggest letdown to me was the Daniel
Somebody
Bryan's
else glitching
match.
now.
That Daniel Bryan's match, I was so geeked for that match, dog. And the way it started, I was like, this finna be a cold fucking match.
Yeah, I definitely like tuned out for a while, but I wonder how much of that is because it followed a Rumble
That's what
match.
we said. It's very hard to get the crowd into a match after you see a Rumble
And
match.
they was like wrestling.
That was, yeah.
So
And
I think
that,
that's
like,
it too.
I think that's the problem with not the problem. It's not a problem because like I enjoy both of them, but it's like it's hard to kind of build an event with two Rumble matches because they both go over an hour. Like people get really excited for them, and like
a lot
you know
of
you
energy.
can't do them back to back, and like you can't like there are highs and lows. Like you need some type of like popcorn match, and putting Daniel Bryan and AJ Styles after that, like
Isn't
to
fair.
put on like a wrestling match is kind of
Put him to sleep.
Yeah.
But it was a good wrestling match.
It was too slow for me.
Yeah.
They never picked it up.
And that's what I was waiting for. That's why I was let down because I was like, okay, they finna start flipping. AJ Styles didn't even do no like high flying moves really. I'm like, that's what he okay.
Apparently.
He getting old.
We'll get to this later, but apparently he might be on his way out too.
Oh, AJ Styles?
His contract's up. But so did the right people win the Rumbles?
I'm pissed that they didn't do what Noman thought that they was gonna do.
Yeah.
What was up?
So Noman thought that because Charlotte and Becky had came in, because they let Becky back in later on when she wasn't supposed to be in the first place, they let that they would double eliminate each other, and then both go after Ronda Rousey for the belt for costing them earlier.
Because he's saying WrestleMania, like the three of them should be the main event.
No, like that has been thrown out there, but I think that Vince is always like at this point, like that's gonna be the main event of WrestleMania, and Vince doesn't like triple threats as the main event.
He said this before, and I remember this because I pointed back to.
Like it's happened
It's
before,
happened, and
but
it's like they've been good matches, and I'm like, I don't get why you be on this.
I don't think
Vince.
he got faith in his roster like that. I truly don't. I don't think he has enough faith in his rosters on the main roster that like Triple H has in the NXT roster.
But
'Cause-
really, like NXT doesn't have triple threats as their main events either.
So like Triple H will carry that on then.
Yeah.
I mean, Becky Lynch and Charlotte had to get restrained today on SmackDown.
So they'll probably feud up until it's time to really get into Mania.
I
So they
still- I
will
still think
guarantee
they'll-
be headlining.
Yeah.
Headlining.
We think so. I think
Okay.
it's going to be Rousey.
Yeah, because
Lynch.
none of the men's matches really have that juice.
The women's division is the
They
hottest
killing.
thing going right now.
They are killing.
Which match did y'all like more? Just really quick. The men's or the women's rumble?
The women's.
Y'all both said women?
I haven't watched that. Watching later.
The women's rumble. At the end, you just look. I'm like, look at this
Yeah.
power in the ring. Like
Yeah.
the star power is the company right now in that ring. That shit was wild.
So I have a question, and I think I've already gotten your temperature on it, but Nia Jax being in the men's Royal Rumble.
It was interesting.
I thought it was a throwback
Twist.
to like the 90s, and I was a fan of it.
I was kind of hoping they would build a China type thing. That's what it seemed like
Yeah.
they're going towards. And I'm here for Nia Jax to do that if that's what they're going to do.
Oh, or her
I
fight
didn't
man.
expect. I didn't. She jumped R-Truth on the way down to the spot,
Stomp them out.
stumped him out,
I
took
just,
his spot.
like people have been like sharing like this clip of Stone Cold and Triple H beating the shit out of Lita, like in the like beating her with a chair, giving her stunners,
I remember
pedigrees,
that.
like all that stuff.
It used to
I
be
remember
wild.
that.
Right,
Like,
and that's
was
what I'm
wildin'.
like for me, it's like
Women
like,
taking
it
chair
should
shots,
like
dude.
it should be like I get the
old
women's in
chick
part
did.
right. I get
That's
the
crazy.
I get the like the women's empowerment part
That's
of like
wild.
women are equal to men and all that stuff, but it's like I don't trust the people that are in charge enough to know where the line is between like this is equality and
Right.
then
Yeah.
this is we're gonna use
Getting
Dean
stunned.
Ambrose beating the shit out of
God damn.
Alexa Bliss to get heat. You know what I mean? Like I feel like just I was okay with them keeping them completely separate. Like we don't need men fighting women. We don't need like little girls watching or little boys more
Yeah, watching
accurately
Yeah.
like seeing like oh I can like pedigree my sister now. You know what I mean? Like
We did that a lot in the 90s.
yeah.
Yeah,
I don't know. Like I like it seems like they're doing more of that because it seems like now Nia Jax and Dean Ambrose might be feuding.
And yeah.
That's stupid.
Yeah. So like it's I don't know. Like I maybe I'll get used to it. Like but it rubbed me the wrong way, especially like when it's like a gang of dudes beating up one woman.
I laughed though because I was like, if anybody was gonna be the first to hit her, it would have been Randy Orton.
Because
But
I
then
was-
when
I
it
was
was Dolph, I
cheering.
was like, Dolph 2.
I was like,
See Dolph 2.
I was like, catch her, Randy, and I don't. I was in the moment, and I was like, this is tight. It felt
RKO.
because I was thinking of the nine. You know, we grew up with some bad images like Mae Young getting slammed through a table.
Destroyed
Dude,
by the
I
guitars.
remember.
No, when Bubba Ray took off the
Powerbomb
stage,
Off the stage, and that shit
Mae
exploded.
Young.
And she was already like
Or was
80
it
at
Fabulous
that.
Moolah
It was Mae Young.
It was Mae Young.
Mae
She was like
Young.
80-something in.
taking table bumps off a stage.
By Bubba Ray.
Bubba Ray slammed. Never mind. Okay.
Did he go to a trance or some shit after he did it?
Just sit there looking at it. Fuck wrong with you?
Yeah, if you go back and watch that now, like you pick up on way more stuff than you did as a kid.
That
Like
might
it was
be a
like
fun
it was like a
adventure.
sexual like fetish for him to like put women through tables.
He was getting off to it.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Oh, for
That's
real?
why he was sitting there looking at
Yeah,
her.
that's,
like,
that's why the trance is like.
That is weird.
And he was like obsessed with like putting like Stacy Keibler or somebody through the table.
table.
And then
It
he
was-
finally did,
yeah.
and he
yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, what?
That's gross. That just fucked up my mental, dog. Wow, Vince. Wow.
Can you be surprised? He had Triple H humping a corpse.
yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, he wanted to be the father of Stephanie's baby.
You can't,
Who gave birth to a hand? Who was that?
They
Mae Young.
taking bumps and giving out hands.
But Mark Henry. Oh, God.
We talking about
Moving
old
on.
wrestlers. Keep talking about the Undertaker, dog.
So there's no plans for the Undertaker to wrestle in WrestleMania. Actually,
Wrestle.
WrestleMania 35. Are you happy with? Are you guys happy with with them moving away from the Undertaker?
Yes, he should have
It's
been
getting
done.
sad.
Yeah, I don't like
it's,
seeing
it's
it.
really bad. It's really bad.
Ain't nothing more you need to prove. Ain't nothing more you
At
need
all.
to do. Like you've done all you can do, sir. Have a
You
seat.
and your damn brother can stay
Go
at
have
home.
a seat.
Please, especially your brother. Both of y'all just
In your fucked up
Who's
wigs.
who's brother?
Kane.
came.
The real mayor? go be your mayor, my dude. You out here.
Hey, you got you. We have been good.
I know.
Let's do Cam. All right. NFL injuries. Cam Newton had
Pause.
surgery on his throwing arm, but is expected to be throwing by OTAs. So my question is, do y'all think Cam is overrated?
Overrated.
Was that your question?
Because
How's that
there's
doing this when his throwing is being injured?
Because I was looking at his stats and shit, and a lot of people held Cam as a really, really good quarterback. And he's a better runner than anything. So I'm looking at his stats, and he's like 3,300 yards, 3,500 yards, like 25 touchdowns and 15 to 18 picks every season, except for one season.
Tim stats.
He only had 1 year where he only threw 10 picks. That was the lowest. But anyways, I'm asking.
I can't disagree with any of that, but I just wanted to point out that you were like the main proponent of Lamar Jackson, and you were incorporating his running in with the passing, like.
But you're discrediting Cam for
Right.
it.
The reason why
There's no. That doesn't correlate. You're trying. It's not
I
there.
like Lamar's potential better than Cam's.
because
Because Cam is like 30 years old.
I know, but I was never a big fan
Don't make
of
sense,
Cam.
bro.
At
like
all.
that.
Cam has already proven that he can do what he
right.
can do.
MVP.
He's been to the Super
exactly.
Bowl.
That was his
He been to the
MVP
Super
year.
Bowl. Like,
That was
come
his
on.
MVP year. That year he threw 10
and,
picks.
like before he got hurt this year, he was on the same type of pace.
Bro. Cam,
Yeah,
Cam has been balling, bro.
Like that's when they were like what?
Overrated, not at all.
they were like
6
6
and
and
2 or
2.
something
Yeah,
like that?
6 and 2.
No, bro,
Yeah.
you tripping.
Definitely not
You
overrated.
tripping.
Like again, you like your personal biases,
Exactly.
I think he's overrated.
Well, just say that.
right? Like why you?
Well, I had to ask
asked us the
y'all
question.
first.
Like,
Yeah, I had to
we
ask y'all
disagree.
That's
Strongly disagree, my good sir.
Keep going on with injury news.
Let's slide down to NBA. So Lonzo Ball, ankle, out 4 to 6 weeks. Wendell Carter Jr., thumb, out 8 to 12 weeks. Chicago forward Chandler Hutchinson, foot, out 2 to 4 weeks. Brooklyn guard Spencer Dinwiddie, he's out with his thumb, 3 to 6 weeks. Emmanuel Mudiay is out with a shoulder injury, 2 weeks. And Victor Oladipo, ruptured his
that's
quad.
Yeah.
He's out
That's
for the season.
trash, dog.
That
Yeah.
shit trash.
That's just trash.
Maybe even longer. Like they
Yeah.
said, like that's a 12-month injury, and that's if all things go great. So
That's
mid-season next year.
That's
maybe.
trash.
So Pacers. So I was laughing because I'm like, okay, this was supposed to be the most wide open year
It still is.
for the East, and motherfuckers is just falling left and fucking right. The big
else,
ones,
though?
the ones at the top that we thought before the season started,
Who
we
else?
have
Who?
no.
Who?
Listen,
Who?
listen. Washington, we thought would be a top 4.
No, we
No.
didn't.
Yes, we did.
No, we didn't.
No.
As far as the picks,
Nobody here
No.
picked them in the top 4.
No.
Okay, maybe 5, but they wasn't lower than 5 at all.
I barely had them in the playoffs.
Five might be accurate. For
No,
some.
5 was a lot of people had them at
think
least.
I probably-
Okay, I'll
maybe
say
y'all
top
did.
5 in the East.
They were supposed to be an actual
A contender.
a good
There you
team.
go.
a good team
They're supposed
to
to be
push teams.
No. They're supposed to be a good team. Period. They have underachieved. They are not that.
They're falling.
Yeah.
Completely out of there.
Okay, I'll give you
Indiana's
Washington.
now completely falling out. And Indiana was considered one of the top teams in the East coming in this year, too.
I feel like Indiana was like 5 consensus. I feel like
That's
that was
probably
the,
so.
Washington was
like
always
in
a playoff
that
team.
Detroit, Charlotte.
I think people had Washington
Brooklyn
over
kinda-
Detroit and Charlotte easily
I don't know.
before
Like,
the season started.
I remember I was trying to find a way to get them out of the playoffs. I just didn't believe in any of the teams below that. But I had them at 8 because I didn't believe in Washington because they were trash last year and they hate each other.
Yeah. But now we got the Nets at 6.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
Where were you going with the top
Right.
teams?
No, I was just saying, like,
You were saying
as,
like
as
everybody's
open as
falling
the
off, but
yeah,
like the
they're
top 4
but-
teams, the only 4 teams that people thought
And
actually
Boston,
had a
I'm
chance
sorry.
of winning the
Boston
title.
hasn't fallen off.
haven't.
Have you looked at their record recently?
Bro, the Boston was just losing.
Yeah, but they losing, but they still a top 4 team in the East.
Right.
They're not who we thought.
And people
they
are still like,
No,
they're probably the final.
if you want to say they underachieved, that's fair.
That's what I
But
said,
you
they're
can't
not who
say
they
that.
thought
But
they
you
were.
can't say that they fell off.
Yeah, they ain't fall
That's
off
not
at
true.
all.
Like, especially to the degree that Washington has.
Yeah, like you can't say they fell off.
And really, the Pacers haven't technically fallen off yet. Like, they probably will, but
yeah,
Yeah.
I'll give you Washington for sure,
Fair enough.
but not Boston.
That's all right. Take that out. You okay? You have a few more tonight.
what was the question, though?
There wasn't one.
There
He
wasn't
just-
one.
he
I was
started
just
talking
pointing
about
out the fact
Oladipo.
that it was supposed to be open, and then these teams are falling off. So,
Back to the injuries.
all right, no, I did all of them.
No, you didn't. DeMarcus Cousins.
Yeah,
I ain't saying nothing about Boogie.
no, you.
Oh damn,
you-
my bad. Boogie came back. Returned Friday against the Clippers.
How'd you get Nets from?
I don't know. I was looking at Nets and reading Clippers. My bad. What was y'all takeaways from Boogie's debut?
Well, I mean, like this was
I
written.
love how you always tap your fingers after you like
Ask a question.
mess
You
up.
fumble through.
Yeah, like you fumble and
yeah,
then you
because
tap
I'm thinking.
every time.
I'm thinking.
Anyway, like this was written like for last week's show that we didn't do.
Right.
So like now we've had an extra week of
Boogie.
evidence.
Boogie.
I don't know. Like I guess, like I'm still of the mind. Like it hasn't changed anything for me. Like one, I always thought that the Warriors were going to win the title anyway. But also, like I still think they're beatable.
Yeah.
I haven't seen him. What has Boogie been doing?
Oh, he's given them a different dynamic.
What, a post score?
That
He's
just a
spacing
big
the floor,
body.
too.
He can shoot. Like I think since some time, a long ass time ago, like Boogie hit more threes in his first game than the starting centers for the Warriors have in however many years.
That's
Like,
his
he
team's
gives him-
been a thing.
Right. Like the only big that they really had that could shoot was Maurice Spates. But I'm just saying, like he gives them a different dynamic. Like he gives them different looks that they can play. Like he's actually been pretty good. Like his wind is shit and he's fouling a lot. But other than that, like he boogie.
Boogie!
Fair enough.
I think you summed it up. NFL transactions. So, Indy kicker Adam Vinatieri is going to return for his 24th season. Baltimore signed head coach John Harbaugh to a 4-year contract extension, and Dallas fired offensive coordinator Scott
Linehan.
Linehan.
Deuces.
Peace out.
I know they were
Hire
rejoicing.
Tony Romo.
Man, Tony Romo.
Tony Romo
is
be singing into the future.
ridiculous.
He
I know what
he
you're
the
going to do
truth,
here.
bro.
Sweep right, and he's going to fake it to the halfback
Tony
action and
Romo
throw it
is
back
the
to the
truth.
crowd.
I hope he
To the
does
left.
the
Is he
Super
doing the
Bowl.
Super Bowl? He
Yeah.
has to.
Is
Yeah,
he?
it's on CBS.
Oh, dog,
Beautiful.
It's for to be lit.
I've never liked you so much.
Tony
Tony
finna call
is.
the whole game to the
That's
T.
for to be lit.
Swear.
Oh, and the Rams, not the Patriots. Oh, I'm sorry, Tony.
Oh,
What?
hey.
You bossy me, my guy.
What the hell is going on?
NBA transactions.
Who's man's, bro?
Brooklyn agreed to buy out with Kenneth Faried. He signed with Houston.
The Manimal.
And Carmelo was traded to Chicago. And he ain't going to play there. So Melo watch continues. I still think he's going
That
to play a
sucks.
game this season.
You say he is?
He is.
Yeah,
He's
I
going to
think
be on a
he'll
team.
play again.
Like, he's going to play again.
Where? Might as well come to LA, bro.
I mean, if they
Might
trade for AD, like,
Everybody
they
else
gonna
wanna
need they gonna need some milk.
Might as well.
Might as well sign him on a
As
low.
soon as you start missing, you
It's
sit
all
your ass
it's
down.
all the plan. It's all LeBron's diabolical plan.
That'd be
All right,
dope.
We'll get there. We'll get there.
We'll get there.
Chris Paul coming next week.
What? You want? Okay.
Hell no, I want no Chris Paul. Stay his old ass where he at. Talking about spit, bro. He's spit cycle, bro.
Nah. Not one.
He almost did.
He almost, but he corrected
Man,
himself.
I'm out here,
That's what I'm
B.
talking about.
Yeah, bro. I'm
He was
out
like,
here.
my dude.
Yeah, I'm out here.
Some WNBA news. Minnesota Lynx placed a core player designation on Maya Moore that prohibits her from signing with any other team.
Yeah.
So Maya was like, I might retire, or I'm going to sit the season out if I'm not traded. Like, you're not about
So it's
to
like
put
a
this.
franchise tag?
Dang there.
somewhat.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay.
Except like it's not even that you get penalized if you sign that player. Like you can't
Can't.
negotiate with them at all.
Oh, what?
It's like they locked
So
in.
you messing up people money.
I mean, they still can get like the max contract or whatever like that. Like it's not like it diminishes the amount that they can earn. It's just they don't get any type of freedom at
that
all.
Sucks.
And who wants that?
Nobody.
Like it's 2019 shit.
Yeah.
And Liz Cambridge, who was the center for the Dallas Wings, requested a trade as well. I was surprised to see that because she was talking about not even coming back to the WNBA because she got paid so much more overseas.
Yeah.
So it'll be interesting to see where that goes.
She cold.
All right. Radio time. This week, we're going to the NFL because Super Bowl is this weekend. Is it Martellus Bennett or is it Montavious Bennett?
Montellus.
It's Marty.
Damn
Yep.
it! I said Montellus. Martellus.
He has a song with Snoop Dogg.
Oh shit.
Yep, came out in 2017. It's called. Go ahead.
Oh no, I was just gonna say. Side note, like Martellus Bennett has like a podcast. Shit's actually quite funny. And
He's funny.
yeah,
Yeah.
and he be just talking like big shit, like unfiltered. Anyway,
And he made a song with Snoop Dogg called "Take a Flight." Imply what you want about the name.
also on the podcast,
Yeah, he didn't care.
Oh,
So
he's a party animal.
my type of guy. So Tim?
God damn it.
how would you like us to bring you? You want the
I'm
song
doing
to
before.
play?
No, because I want to hear that intro.
Okay.
Because that sounds funny as shit.
Cute.
Anyways, WTECK Radio was 69.9, where 69 is fine. Next, we're listening to Marty. The fuck kind of name is that? Feature Snoop Dogg. Go take a flight.
Phrase that pays.
And the phrase that pays is Mookie.
He forgot.
I did. I definitely did.
Did he say movie?
It sounds like he said Mookie too. He out here.
They definitely saying Mookie.
What up, sunshine, my everything. You mean that much to me. You gon' get yours, get the best of me. We're about to have a good time. We're about to get high as a cat.
Fuck with it.
I'm getting
It's a
high.
little corny for me.
Pretty corny.
Take a flight out of this world.
This that Clark Kent, Lois Lane, that Superman, that Super Dave, Django, Super Slave, Super High and Super Paid, surfing on a stupid wave, jellyfish and killer whales, killer cam, dipset, astronauts and telescope can reach you by the telephone. We too high, that's high five. Jump shots, bounce passes, sky hooks, season passes, theme park, party land. You'll never need another man. Take my hand, let me take you to another land.
Sunshine, my everything. You mean that much to me. You gon' get yours, get the best of me. We're about to have a good time. We're about to get high as a cat. Feel so good, I'm getting high. Take a flight out of this world.
I'm an analyst, analyze, teleporting, pantomime.
Dog, Snoop Dogg so
no
smooth.
dirt. You could say I'm sanitizing. Got the bitches fantasizing. Wishing
Okay,
they could
this
sit
what I'm
with
talking
me,
about.
have a drink with me, or a spliff with me. This is your epiphany. Play it like a symphony. Baby was so heavenly. I think her name was Tiffany. Meant to be, mentally, it all makes sense. Cause you never had a ball nor a dog like this.
Alright, Snoop.
We'll let Snoop take us out because Snoop is far better than Marty.
I would hope so.
Marty was.
Yeah, if he would
But-
have got.
He killed me for it. I was like,
Like,
I shot.
The chorus was cold though. I
The
fucked with the
chorus was
chorus.
cool.
the chorus
It's
could be
it's a
our.
little courting.
It is, but it could definitely be our theme song.
Facts.
Kim was sitting there the whole time like, not impressed.
Nah,
Didn't do it for you.
it's a hard pass on me. Pause.
March. Egregious.
That was egregious.
No, Martell's like you. Like a lot of these athletes, like you can tell that they're reading off like as they're rapping. Like I could definitely like imagine him in the booth, like epiphany. Like,
T.I. wrote that shit for him. Just put a whole bunch of big ass words
Words
together.
together. Did y'all like it or not?
It was
Hot
okay.
or not?
it was a vibe.
It was all right.
Yeah, I can rock with it. I ain't.
I was
ain't-
nodding along with it.
Like
I like
if
the
it
chorus,
Was,
yeah.
the chorus made the song.
If I'm in my mood.
Today went the day.
Yeah.
Yeah. MLB movement. So the Yankees traded pitcher Sonny Gray to Cincinnati for number 7 prospect Shed Long and a draft pick. Is that his name for real? Shed Long? Mm-hmm. That's not a typo? Okay.
I wrote that a long ass time ago.
Real long time ago.
Unison and shit.
Okay. Let's get into some fun stuff. NBA trade demands. I was going to say that was a
Damn, was that your face?
that was
I don't even know what was
Did you
going
just
on.
face the
Fall
mic?
asleep, motherfucker.
Next thing I know, I got hit.
next thing? Okay. NBA trade demands and rumors. While Ken getting hit.
In the face.
Oh.
Memphis center Mark Gasol and guard Mike Conley are on the trading block.
About time.
That's about 2 years too late.
Yeah, like for
Yeah.
real. It should have been done.
I kind of want Mike Conley to go to Detroit
I don't.
Why?
That's where careers go to die.
because I think he'd be fun to see what Blake Griffin and what Detroit really needs as a point guard. Just what I thought.
I saw somebody throw out like Blake to Dallas for Harrison Barnes and Dennis Smith Jr. Like you're kind of just recreating the Clippers a little bit, but it's with Luka instead of Chris Paul. Plus, I don't think what's the name will be here next year. What's the center? DJ.
He only signed a 1 year.
Yeah. But like nobody ever signs in Dallas anyway, so I don't think them hoarding cap space is really gonna do anything. And like usually international players, and especially like young international players, like they don't really have friends like that in the league, like to
Right.
where people are like, "Oh, I'm gonna go team up with Luka." Like,
Yeah, because a lot of people never say I'm gonna go team up with Dirk.
Nope.
It just kind of happens.
yeah, like they tried, like basically this entire decade, like they decimated their championship team because they're like, "Oh, we can get a big fish in free agency," and
They always miss.
they ended up with Wes Matthews and Harrison Barnes and a washed up.
Harrison was balling at one
DeAndre
point.
Jordan.
Not balling
No,
for
not
what
really.
they paid him.
No, not that money. Jesus Christ.
He got boo boo.
Eanes Cantor wants more
Ennis.
playing. I shouldn't.
You wrote Eanes in the thing too. I'm like, it's Ennis.
Anus.
He Eanes to me now. Eanes Cantor. He wants more playing time, or he wants to be traded. He
Ain't
said.
he running?
Yeah, I mean, my guy, if you
If you
get
took
traded, you ain't getting playing time there either.
you took the player option. You knew what you were signing up for. He said, "Quote: If you're gonna play me here, play me, or if not, then just get me out of here." End quote. And then someone asked Coach Fizdale if he thought that Cantor would become a distraction, and Fizdale said, "Quote: What are we going to do? Lose more games?" End quote.
Like
Damn.
honestly, I think they lose more games if they played them, so it really don't matter.
He's like, "What's the worst that can happen?
Damn, lose more games. Yes.
We've been losing. Ain't nothing new over here
That sounds like somebody fed up.
That's what.
already."
That's what
You
we
just
do.
got here.
That's funny.
About to hit the halfway part. You ready to get rid of these motherfuckers already?
Thon Maker would prefer that the Bucks trade him to a team that will give him a larger role or give him more playing time.
You want to play? Play?
Why you say it like that?
Play?
Because they trying to be
Soldier Boy.
That ain't how it worked.
Wow, wow.
Anyways,
It
you can't play.
Hey, you like 0 for 5
For
this
real.
episode, B.
It's all right.
0 for 5.
You had an episode a couple back where you were hitting.
That's okay. You can't win every game.
He
know.
definitely ain't what it is. Definitely
You
kicking
dang
the
near
dub
the
right
Detroit
now.
Lions. 0-16. Okay. Anyways,
Trash.
yeah,
What were we talking about?
Thon Maker. Thon Maker.
Like I saw people like reacting like all personally to it. It's like he a basketball player. Like he got
wanna
ego.
play.
He want to play. Like
That's
it ain't like he like it's being a distraction or anything like that.
No.
He's just saying like if y'all not gonna play me, like basically the
Then
same thing
move
Cantor
around.
said. Like if you ain't gonna play me,
Yeah.
trade me. Like I do think he needs to have more patience, and I do think that he's kind of overplaying his hand a little bit because
That's what
he's
I
in like the
thought.
perfect situation, especially given the fact that Brook Lopez is a free agent after this year.
He could definitely like slide into
Exactly.
Yeah.
You're an injury away, my guy,
Yep.
Facts.
on a really good team.
And I mean, like, it's really just been since what's his name took over. Like, DJ Wilson came in and took his spot because he was playing better. Like,
Yeah.
if you want to play, play better.
And if you're so competitive, competing practice and win your spot back.
Yeah.
Like I didn't
Simple,
get
B.
it. Yeah. Anthony Davis notified the Pelicans that he will not sign the superstar max contract extension, and he requested a trade, while indicating, he just wants to play in LA. But to be fair, this was all through his agent. Like he didn't open his mouth. The NBA still fined him, but
You
you
got
know,
fined $50,000, which is the maximum that you can be fined because you're not allowed to make a trade. Depend.
right.
You or your agent are not allowed to publicly demand a trade.
And they did.
Which,
So-
I mean, like he's turning down like $80 million by getting out of New Orleans. I don't really think he cares about $50,000, to be quite honest.
I read that he makes $310,000 a game.
Jesus Christ.
It's not
bro.
even
That's
half a
crazy.
game check, so I think he'll be all right eating that one.
And not pause. And I think that's the problem with like, and it's not a problem, but like that's why like the NBA trying to incentivize max level players to stay with their team because they can offer them more years and more money. Like that really isn't that much of an incentive because they can. First of all, they're making so much already anyway. Like, what's another $80 million when you're making $200?
Yeah.
So yeah, like I don't think
That's some rich
that's some rich shit.
stuff. Yeah, that's next level.
Yeah, but yeah, like that's what happens when you give max contracts. Like you put a cap on how much people can earn, like so teams can't go above and beyond.
Do y'all think he gets traded before the deadline
Hell
next week?
no.
You say no?
No.
You thinking?
It's malpractice if the Pelicans do trade him before then.
Do you think they're gonna trade him this year?
I want him to, but I don't think he's gonna get traded this year.
For chaos, I really would like for him
Oh,
to
yeah.
get traded this
Yeah.
year. But it doesn't make sense for the Pelicans to do that.
When
Like
they
he
can
doesn't
just sit
have
on it and wait for better offers.
he doesn't have all the leverage at this point yet, and it's like I'm gonna wait till the summer to see what not what the Pelicans, what the Celtics can offer me, because you are my guy.
But all right, so like it seems like with AD coming out right now and saying like he wants to be traded, knowing he can't get traded to the Celtics, doesn't that kind of signal that he doesn't want to go to Boston?
Who would want to go to Boston?
White people. Gordon Hayward.
Yeah.
This is my point.
But yeah,
So-
so if you're Boston, then do you still trade for him knowing he doesn't want to be there and that he can bolt to LA like the next year?
Boston trying to win rings.
Yeah,
Right.
so
When
they
you trying to
definitely
win-
would. They'll
yeah.
gamble with it.
They're doing the ask for permission. Instead of asking for permission, ask for forgiveness type of shit. They'll trade for him. Like, fuck it. Hey, I know you ain't want to be here. I don't care. Do what you got to do now. You can go when you go, bro. We'll just force you to play here in 1 year.
You might like it. And, I mean, it worked in Oklahoma City.
It might work in Toronto this year.
But okay,
I don't think that. I think he go.
yeah, I think like he just bought a house in San Diego.
Like
Oh yeah, he did just do that.
he ain't messing with Toronto. They don't even
Especially
look right,
like this year, like it's like the worst winter in
man,
Oh, we talking about
like,
Kawhi,
after this
by the
week.
way.
for sure. But yeah, were you saying something else?
I lost my train of thought, so no.
All right.
Oh, I remember. Sorry. So like if you're Boston, then do you still offer up like everything?
Yep.
You got to gamble it.
Yeah.
You got to. They
Also-
have to do theirs now.
Like everybody, the Lakers are trying to like, oh, which ones do we put? You put all of them. Like everyone, like you got to throw everything against the wall right now because this is the only window where y'all have the advantage.
Is there anyone that you would be upset with that they traded from the
Kuzma.
Lakers to get Kuzma? You would be upset if they put Kuzma in the trade?
Yeah, but I feel like we can still do it without Kuzma, without having to get rid of Kuzma.
I don't.
You can't. That's the
I
best
know,
part.
He gotta
but that's
go.
what I'm saying. If we could keep Kuzma, I'll be.
So if
I'll
they
be
were
super
like,
happy.
we need Kuzma, or if the trade ain't happening, are
no,
you
then
doing
Kuzma
it?
got to go.
Oh, okay. I just wanted to make sure.
It's AD. What the fuck? Fuck a Kuzma.
I had
And then Lonzo out here trying to call shots like he,
Like, bro, you ain't got that pull.
like he Luka or something. Like
dang.
How he come in better than you?
God. Y'all ain't got to do Lonzo like that.
I'm just saying.
Man, they be talking.
That's
They
my
be doing
brother
too
be on
much.
some bullshit.
You ain't got to do him like
Hey,
that.
they be doing too much, bro. How you gonna try to tell them I don't want to be in New Orleans? You facilitate a third team. You know how hard it is to pull in a third team on the trade, and you
Super hard.
just think we just do that. And why the hell would I trade you over there when I can get more value for sending you over here?
And
I
that's
don't
y'all,
give a fuck.
y'all don't even know what's going on because Drew Holiday ain't been a point guard in like 3 years.
Right.
Exactly.
He's been
you
a
would
two.
actually play really well next to Drew Holiday.
that.
But your camp is stupid.
His
But-
daddy.
I was gonna say that's all LeVar.
Speaking of camps, though, it was some weird stuff about LeBron and his camp in regards to Luke Walton, because it was interesting to me.
It took long enough.
You called it a while ago.
long enough.
Boy, they don't want to see this, man.
I mean that's LeBron MO. He tried to get Spoelstra fired. He got David Blatt fired.
He gets him up out of here.
Yeah.
Allegedly.
The only thing like I see like a lot of media people like, well, it's not fair to Luke Walton. Like he's shown to be like a good young coach. You just got to be patient. It's like, I mean, he really hasn't shown anything yet. Like he won with Golden State, but everybody wins with Golden State.
Yeah.
Even Mark Jackson was trash. But I also like I don't know what like Magic coach is gonna come in and like there's nobody really on the market that where you're like, oh, we need to get that guy in. Mm-hmm. So I don't really, like unless y'all have a candidate in mind. Like I don't know if it makes sense to just fire him just for the sake of firing him.
I was gonna say, is there anybody else that y'all could
No.
think of?
No, like who else?
You gonna bring in Stan Van Gundy? That shit ain't gonna work.
Definitely won't. I mean, we ain't even really give Luke a chance yet.
You know who y'all need to get?
Who?
Jason Kidd.
Chill out. Tripping. Hell no. Fuck Jason.
Jason Kidd coaching LeBron and AD.
With his
Hell
old school
no.
style coaching.
Bro, chill out,
Man,
bro.
y'all throwing hands.
Chill out,
Every
bro.
practice. They smacking the shit out of Jason Kidd.
LeBron
every
ain't letting it
practice.
happen, bro. Magic could come coach before we do that.
Is there any difference?
It's gonna be better than Jason Kidd shit.
Eh?
I don't know.
Like Magic has been a coach before too.
I know. He been trash. But
Who,
shit, he
who
gonna
would
be
you rather
better
have
than Jason
coaching,
Kidd.
Magic Johnson or
Magic
Jason
Johnson. Just because he Magic Johnson. Never Jason Kidd.
Kidd? I probably would respond
I'd rather
better to
bring
a
Derek
Jason
Fisher.
Kidd
Nah,
coach.
you know who
They might as well bring Derek Fisher over there.
You know who
again.
they need to bring?
Who? Chill out, bro. I already know you for the say.
Bean. Bean, come to the bench, Coach Bean.
No, bro.
You don't
I mean,
need-
he already doing the stuff in the, like he coaching in the off season.
No, bro.
He been working with
when
Jason
you
Tatum.
a GOAT, bro, you can't do that.
He been working with Jason Tatum.
When you a GOAT, you can't do that.
Who else went to shit, Giannis. Never mind.
He did. Just this past offseason.
And look what he's doing.
Kyrie.
Look what he's doing.
Kyrie. So, to tie in all these Lakers stories, AD wanting to get traded to LA, LeBron trying to get his coach fired again. Now we have a new interesting wrinkle, like Tim's documentary theory of LeBron writing the script. Like now you're bringing back old characters.
Yeah. I think LeBron has a master plan of assembling 5 All-Stars next year.
5?
5.
Houseway.
How? Who?
How will he go do that?
Who?
Bro?
Just I want to know who.
How though?
Who?
Him.
Mm-hmm.
AD.
Mm-hmm.
Kevin Love.
Nah, bro. Chill out.
Still-
You lost me.
No.
Kevin
He's still
Love, bro.
he's still an All-Star. He's still an All-Star
I just
level.
want to hear. I just want to hear how he's gonna do this.
Okay.
And
That's only
That's 3.
But he makes 4.
Who?
LeBron.
You already said LeBron.
Did I?
Yeah, you said
Yeah, that
LeBron
was your
first.
first fan.
Start over if you need to.
Sorry,
LeBron.
my bad. LeBron,
Yep.
AD,
Uh-huh.
Kevin Love
Uh-huh.
with Kyrie,
Mm-hmm.
and 5 with me. Oh, we could just throw anybody in there. Shit, fuck it.
Well,
What? You said 5?
You forcing it now.
I know. I'm here. Okay, rock with me. Here we are.
Do it quickly.
Okay.
If you ain't got it, I'm gonna cut you off.
LeBron will somehow manage to get 5 All-Stars because it's
That don't
something
even make
that
sense.
nobody's ever done before. He wants to try to top the Golden State shit.
Stop.
So
No.
Let me finish my conspiracy.
No.
Let me finish.
This
it.
is just
let me finish it. And
This
he's
don't
gonna
make
try to
sense.
do this shit next year and win the championship. Man. That's just my conspiracy.
Bro,
you
that
really
shit hard
are
to do on 2K, bro.
You
You
right.
talking about doing it in real life? You can barely do it on 2K.
You can't do it.
Exactly.
He
You
at
try to do something, dog. Chill out, bro.
Like I was
He
really
at the
like
party
formulating
at the
my
party.
right. I was really formulating my response, and I'm like, this shit don't make no damn sense.
And
I
when he
ain't gonna
said
waste my
Kevin
time.
Love, that's when I was like,
Right, like how you going to afford all of them?
how you gonna get Kevin Love?
Kevin Love ain't that.
you didn't even say
expensive
Klay
right now.
Thompson. Or something.
He
Yes, he
just
is.
re-signed a contract in Cleveland
He really
this
did.
past offseason
For
to
like
be their
4
star.
years.
We'll
He
figure
they
it
star,
out.
bro. Chill out.
Okay.
Not Will. I
we
ain't no
gonna
Laker
move
fan. Hold
on.
the fuck on.
Talk about Kyrie.
Anyway,
Wow.
yeah. So when the AD news broke yesterday, given Kyrie's like last week, which I'll get to, like now it's come out that Kyrie might be less interested in re-signing in Boston.
What a surprise.
But anyway, so since the last time we spoke, when Kyrie was beefing with his younger teammates, he has since seen the error of his ways. He apologized to Jalen Brown for dissing him in the media, and then turned around and dissed all of them in the media. Because he basically, like, it came out, he said that he had to call up LeBron and apologize for being a young knucklehead and, not listening and, being headstrong because now he realizes, what it's like to play with younger players and try to lead them along. It's like, dude, that's definitely like a backhanded ass way of saying like these trash. Or that they don't listen, that they're hard headed, like they don't want. Wait, you writing that down?
Yep, you got me last
Yep.
week. You said the
Nope.
same thing to me last week.
Goodness.
It's funnier with the beat.
I'm just saying, like,
You did say that.
oh well, so extra work for you.
Damn.
Jesus.
It's petty.
Anyway, yeah,
He is the pettiest.
of course.
The pettiest. Prince of Petty.
I was gonna say, do you
Prince
know
of
how?
Petty.
What's it? Petty
Petty King.
Yeah, there we go. I embrace it. Anyway, so like the longer quote was, I had to call Brian to tell him I apologize for being that young player that wanted everything at his fingertips. And I wanted everything at my threshold. I wanted to be the guy that led us to a championship. I wanted to be the leader. I wanted to be all that, and the responsibility of being the best in the world and leading your team is something that is not meant for many people. Brian is one of those guys who came to Cleveland and tried to show us how to win the championship. And it was hard for him. And sometimes getting the most out of the group is not the easiest thing in the world. Like you not LeBron. Like I think we said that before. Like,
Before you left.
yeah, like you not LeBron. Like you're not.
Kyrie.
You can't do this lead team shit.
Nah.
That ain't
But
you.
I think he's realizing that he not Brian. So he running back. He running back to daddy.
I'll be Flash. Go Superman. I'll be the Flash. It's cool.
Not mad at it.
Just.
I'm still strong. I'm still good.
You always.
But yeah. For Tim's conspiracy theory, like LeBron was at dinner with Kevin Love when Kyrie called.
Because they're
Allegedly.
friends.
Sure.
They're friends.
They were also there with a bunch of Nike executives, so I feel like that was all.
Yeah, it's business.
Sure.
Again, LeBron's filming the documentary. Like, I feel like we're gonna see all this, all this shit.
Of how this team formed. I already know. It's gonna. It's,
into the next dynasty. Let's
this
go,
summer, we're
LeBron.
gonna probably see.
Let's go, LeBron.
Kevin Love, Kyrie, AD.
No,
Kevin
stop
Love.
putting words in my mouth. Kevin Love ain't gonna be there. I would not be surprised if LeBron somehow finagled it so that AD and Kyrie were in LA with him.
Dude, that's some Machiavellian shit. Because they
I know.
definitely like he sent Kyrie to Boston just to fuck up their potential
And
dynasty,
learn.
and then left.
You know how lit that'll be, dude.
Learn and come back to me once
Man.
you're ready. That's
I
what
ain't even
LeBron
ready
said
for
to
that.
Kyrie.
I ain't even ready for that.
That's what I can see that happening.
It'd be too lit.
They gonna look at the.
It'd be too lit, dog. That'd be cheating, dog. That's a wrap, bro. LeBron has done it. He's the GOAT now. I'm sorry. Kobe, I'm sorry. You see what this did? You couldn't even do this shit. No, yeah, bro. LeBron, my bad. I have to get a off. We had a few of them.
You had to get it.
Oh, shit.
That's what you want. That's why you've been so quiet tonight. That's what you've been doing all night, bro. No, that's a motherfucking drop.
Delete all that shit.
That's a motherfucking drop.
That is a drop.
Delete all that shit.
That's a drop.
Delete all that shit,
Fuck
B.
that.
We starting back from here. Delete all that
We'll
shit.
call the title Ken's drop because of that shit you just
No,
said.
fuck you, dog.
That was the first one of those too.
Oh, yeah, it was. Damn.
Again,
Titties.
he been getting the nigga off. That's where you
Ken
been all
about
night.
to have a strong finish to this episode. I can feel it.
Say no more how?
That's that.
Let's
The
go.
strong finish come from getting off.
Oh, god damn.
It's not about it, bitch.
Oh, what, dog?
Everything was cool.
See, you broke the seal. Like we was going.
Damn.
It was
good.
cool, and it just all spilled out.
Yeah.
Damn.
It tumbled. It tumbled. Okay.
I'll take that L.
Dang. What a transition. I said it tumbled. Wrestling, because they be tumbling.
Anyways.
That's a
Anyways.
The strongest of reaches.
That was a Tim
It was
reach.
reaching.
That's why I was looking at him. Like, he got it. He got it.
Hell no.
Some roster
That was a strong
rumors.
reach.
So the Revival's reportedly asking for their release, probably to go sign with AEW, Dolph Ziggler, and Mike and Maria Canales. Who is this? Who is this? This the Miz?
The flavor of love, the something of love. I don't know.
Yeah, they.
Okay, well, they reportedly asked for their release along with Dolph Ziggler, and they were denied. But Dean Ambrose is reporting leaving the company after the WrestleMania when his contract expires. Actually, it's not reportedly. It's reported.
Yeah,
It's happening.
It was confirmed by WWE.
He's leaving. And Ronda Rousey shot down rumors that she was leaving WWE following WrestleMania. Where
Yeah,
she
she clapped back strong. She's like, men need to stop talking about my uterus. Like, don't worry about what I'm doing. Like, I'm not leaving. Blah blah blah. So
Well, they say she was pregnant?
Yep.
they said she wanted to lead a starter family.
That's it.
That's it. That's all. Oh, my uncle Marcus. Not really my uncle, but Marcus Johnson is getting his number 8 Milwaukee Bucks jersey retired on March 24th versus Cleveland.
I was checking to see if I had tickets. I don't.
I'm
I was
going
upset. I was
I
like,
think I do.
I want to go to this game.
You going to see D-Wade, though, right?
Did he don't play for Cleveland?
Huh? No, I'm saying you going to D-Wade last game?
Yeah.
Yeah. So Bucks fans at the table, and I mean, you can answer too if you want to. Who's the next Bucks? The next former Buck that should get his jersey retired, or current Buck?
See, the problem with that is I think the next group of dudes who you start talking about is the green and purple.
Mm-hmm.
So then you're thinking about Big Dog, you're thinking about Sam Cassell, you're thinking about Ray Allen.
Yeah. That'll be the only
Ben
next
Baker.
Those are 3. Vin
Mike-
Baker. You got like
Mike Red.
that group. You got Michael Red, but the problem with Michael Red and the problem with Ray Allen, which I think are the two who
Most
probably
Yeah,
should
that's
get
right,
in.
get 'em.
Chris Middleton is 22 and Giannis is 34. So
Oh, yeah.
I mean, you can still do both. Like teams have like grandfather in like the players that currently hold the jersey. So it's not like you,
So what happens when Giannis gets his number
yeah,
retired?
you will also have number
There's
34.
two 34s in the rafters.
Yeah.
I guess I can live with that.
I guess.
I think the Bulls like retired number 10 while like B.J. Armstrong had it. It was just like once he no longer has it, nobody else is gonna get it.
I was like, wonder what they was waiting for Delhi to leave before they were like, Marcus, that 8 going up there. Deadly would be like, I'll change my number ASAP. So Marquette University has become the first major conference D1 institution. Shout out to the, Marquette. My alma mater. They they added varsity eSports to their athletic program.
Did you say varsity?
Varsity
eSports. Interesting.
Why y'all say it like that?
I thought he was correcting me. That's why I was like,
oh, like y'all starting eSports schools now?
No, it's like a team. Like how Marquette has a basketball team, they're gonna have an eSports team. So
interesting.
You try out. You have coaches. You have practices. Like it's a team.
That's.
Like
But I'm saying like it's gotten to the college level now. Mm-hmm. That's interesting.
Yeah.
They can make money off it. They don't do it.
Like why not? If that was offered while you were in school, would you have tried out? Would you have tried out for an eSport team?
Yep.
I would have.
Yeah, I definitely would have.
Nah. And a gamer, so like that makes sense.
I would have been up in there quick. But yeah, shout out to Marquette University, also for having the only school in the country with 2 top 10 teams, men and women basketball.
I ain't gonna hate on.
Shout out. Dennis Smith Jr. He's gonna that's today, right? He returned to action to.
Nah, that was last Tuesday.
Well, he back. All right. Following a productive conversation he had with his head coach, where Rick apparently apologized.
Which is atypical for Rick Carlisle, so you know they fucked up.
I'm glad you did it, because like I said, you might have something there with Luca and him. So give it a try.
Yeah. The Louisville airport will be renamed after Muhammad Ali, which is quite ironic because Muhammad Ali was famously afraid of flying.
So
like it feels like a backhanded honor.
Yeah.
Like, it's kind of like the $20 bill. Like Andrew Jackson is on that because like he hated centralized banks. So, like it was like a troll job.
Damn.
Well, he should be getting off of that, ain't he?
You would hope so. And
I thought Rosa Parks was coming.
I thought it was Harry Tubman.
Dang, bring me.
Definitely.
Somebody go hit that damn bell. There you go.
I deserve that. I said Rosa Parks. Like she ain't been here. Wow. I'm disappointed in myself. I'm sorry. Wow.
So
Somebody failed American history.
I'm just really upset.
It's all
Continue,
right.
man.
It's all right. I understand where you are
Your
because I'm there
ancestors
too.
are sad.
I understand what's going on right now. I'm at the party. But American Family Insurance, it will be taking over the naming rights to Miller Park starting in 2020. So so did y'all expect as much backlash?
Yeah, that's a
backlash as they're getting.
I was surprised at how aggressive it was.
Yeah.
People was on their heels.
Like they
ASAP.
were
They was
What the
on
fuck
their
you
heels
doing?
ASAP.
like, "What you on? What you mean?
Pissed.
It's always Miller Park." And I'm like,
Just like it's always gonna be the Bradley Center. It's
Yeah,
always gonna be
that's
Miller
what I
Park.
said. I was like, shit, it's
So-
still gonna be Miller Park. No
The
matter
hood
what.
still gonna say Miller,
Miller
Park.
Park. Like,
It'll be Am-Fam on the front, but it's still gonna be Miller Park.
and I was like, I get it. Like, it's an emotional attachment. The Brewers were playing in a Miller Park stadium. Like, it was perfect symmetry. But outside of the emotional connection, like, your team just got a lot of money. Mm-hmm. And this is baseball, where all the money like you can gather can be used on your team. So just enjoy the fact that they trying to make some money and make this team a real contender.
And I just want to point out, like, Miller wasn't even the official beer of the Brewers. Like, it was Coors.
Crazy.
There you go. Washington owner.
Ted Leonis.
I don't want to talk about this dude. I can't stand him.
What did he do?
What?
He said the Wizards will never ever tank.
Oh, that was evident.
Like,
That's fucked up.
That's dumb, but
it's
Yeah.
terrible. Like, you can't improve. Like, you're gonna be terrible forever.
Yeah.
You're
We
gonna
will
be
never
stuck
tank.
at 8.
they're the new Bucks.
Exactly. Enjoy.
Enjoy.
Enjoy it.
I'm out of there.
Damn, that sucks. Former Alabama quarterback Jalen Hurts will transfer to Oklahoma, and former Oklahoma quarterback Austin Kendall will transfer to West Virginia after Oklahoma originally tried to block the interconference transfer.
He tastes his lips.
Out of nowhere, he just stopped. Like,
Still has some booty on the lip.
Savoring the flavor.
Some fresh booty.
It was in his mustache. Hiding
We got a whiff of it. Like, oh, I forgot I was saving this for later.
Particles in his mustache.
Hell no.
He can't even deny it. Okay.
I can't say shit.
You've caught me red-handed. Hell no.
He can't say shit.
So, NBA All-Star starters have been named. And the reserves will be named this week, Thursday. So, in case you were under a rock, the starters in the West, you got LeBron James, who's the captain, Paul George, Kevin Durant, Steph Curry, James Harden. In the East, your starters, you got Giannis Antetokounmpo, Joel Embiid, Kawhi Leonard, Kyrie Irving, and Kemba Walker. So, who would your All-Star reserves be? Now, you get 2 backcourt, 3 front court, and 2 wild cards.
Damn.
I actually wrote on the paper for y'all because I'd be looking out. I wrote some name suggestions for you to take a look at, think about, and process. They underneath where it say
Underneath
West
the starters.
His
His name's under the starters. Name.
Kim partying. He was.
I'm pointing right at
What
him.
part am I reading?
He had his finger on it and said, "Where is that?"
Damn, I could have sworn that said something else.
Welcome. You've been here for a while, I see. So, let's start with the West. Is that fair? Or do y'all want to start with the East because it's less talented? Or does that make it harder?
Pause.
Okay, that's a good pause. No opinions?
We'll go with West.
West first?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm already done with the West, so we can do West.
Cool, so you can go first then.
Sure.
Who would your reserved team be to LeBron, Paul George, Kevin Durant, Steph Curry, and James Harden?
Had to flap my paper.
Flap.
Nikola Jokic, Anthony Davis, Rudy Gobert, Gobert,
Yeah.
LaMarcus Aldridge, Dame Lillard, Russell Westbrook, and Jamal Murray.
You got Aldridge in there, eh?
Yep.
Interesting. Anyone else got their West done? Tim
almost.
is actually right. What are y'all actually writing for? Y'all can't just circle?
No. Oh shit.
Damn.
Oh my God!
Y'all slow.
Y'all tripping!
Right like a motherfucker.
Wait. Y'all in the VIP right now. Y'all ain't even.
We both was right like a motherfucker. I started right because he was right this shit. I'm out here tripping, though. All right, my bad.
Okay, I guess.
VIP
Holy
section.
shit.
Man.
Oh, that's funny.
My bad, I'm back. My bad.
I'm gonna go Jokic, Davis, Lillard, Russ, and Karl Anthony Towns.
Did you say 7 people?
I said 5.
The
I need
7.
I need 7.
Yeah.
Oh,
I was sitting here like double checking my map. You got
so
2
Luka in
backcourt.
there and Jamal Murray.
Did you say Dame?
Yep.
Okay. Ken?
Y'all slow.
Dog, on what? No, bro.
You wild.
All right, my bad. But I would take Anthony Davis. Go back. I can't ever say this dude's name. Rudy. Shit.
Rudy Poo.
Anthony Towns. Luka. Clay. Dame. Westbrook.
Okay, I'm gonna go Jokic, Anthony Davis, Rudy Gobert, Luka Doncic,
Of course.
Dame Lillard, Russ Westbrook, and Klay Thompson.
Yeah, I don't know. Clay ain't been good this year.
I think they'll still give it to him. He been splashing. Pause.
In like 6 games. Like, he's had the big game, but then he's also been like brick
Yeah,
like
at the beginning of
most
the
of it.
season. They don't think about that part.
recently too.
Okay, so in the East, your starters, once again, was Giannis, Joel Embiid, Kawhi Leonard, Kyrie Irving, Kemba Walker. Who would your reserves be? This was difficult.
Yes.
I'm still roll with Vic Oladipo. Like, even
To
though he's
get the
hurt,
vote?
like, yeah, he was still like an all-star this year, so he should still get the nod. Bradley Beal, Ben Simmons, Blake Griffin, Nikola Vucevic, and wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 6, I'm going with Bledsoe, and 7, Pascal Siakam.
Siakam has been balling. I got Bledsoe, Lowry, Ben Simmons, D'Angelo Russell, Blake Griffin, Vucevic, and Butler.
Okay. I'm going to go for the backcourt. Let's go Bradley Beal and Ben Simmons. For my front court, I'm going to go Blake Griffin. I'm going to go Vucevic. And I'm going to go Butler. And then for my wild card.
I think Butler's listed as a guard, though.
Is he?
Yeah.
Is he? Damn.
I mean, think of their starting lineup, though. Well, no, I guess not. I don't know what the hell.
I don't know how they do their
Simmons?
lineup.
He's a point guard.
He's a guard.
So
I know
guess
he
it'll
play
be
point.
So he has a
Simmons
forward.
and JJ. Yeah, so I guess so.
Okay. So thank God. Then I got Bledsoe and I got Kyle Lowry. Kyle.
Oh, God, I hate his man, damn, I hate that shit.
Next.
So I got Kyle Lowry, Beal, Simmons, Russell, Griffin. How you say Nokia?
No, not
Nokic.
Nokia. Ain't no damn phone.
Nokia.
Nikola.
Nokic?
Yeah, Nikia.
Y'all just said two different things.
Yeah. Like, you ain't even close. Nikola Vucevic.
Nikola, why you tell me to say Nicholas? Nikola.
Nikolai.
Yeah,
And a minute
set me off,
And a
B.
minute he gonna say delicious or something. Like,
Whoa.
you were getting close.
He's like,
The way
I
you been
wouldn't
talking
do
tonight.
Hey, bro, chill out, bro. Ain't nobody here for that.
Had to get off.
that. Go ahead, man.
All night.
All right, I gotta
Do
go
your
back.
list.
All right, Kyle, Bill, Simmons, Russell, Griffin, the dude name I can't say, and then Jimmy Butler.
All right.
So I can't go with Jimmy as a all-star this year.
I know.
Like,
I wish I couldn't.
You
But I
can't
think
tank two different teams
He almost.
and still be like all-star.
He's
Like,
still the man.
man,
he's
done.
not,
he
he's
hasn't even been playing all that well.
I mean,
Like,
And he was hurt.
Middleton's numbers are better than his.
Chris Middleton.
Middleton's kind of been like, yeah.
Tim, in the topic discussion. I shouldn't have queued you up that way. I apologize.
That's fine. Greg Hardy has made his UFC debut at Fight Night 143 that was shown live on ESPN Plus, and he was DQ'd for a illegal knee to the head. I actually seen that. He was actually like whooping his ass, and then the dude he put him on his ass. Dude got up and he hit him again. I think he like tried to knee as the guy was already on the ground.
damn.
When he hit him, it looked like it was an
It
accident.
looked unintentional.
It looked like it was an accident, but knocked him out. And
Who would have thought Greg Hardy doesn't fight fair?
I said that would come. I was like, he's been
don't-
fighting fair.
I don't have anything else to add to that. I mean, that's a perfect way to end that. Let's go to blow the whistle.
Blow the whistle. Blow the whistle.
Okay, so my blow the whistle is more lighthearted than our normal. Well, I shouldn't say normal. Our more recent tones that we've had. So the Wisconsin Herd is my blow the whistle because they. If you don't know, let me back up. They're the G League affiliate for the Milwaukee Bucks. So they had the idea for some reason that they thought it would be a good idea to have one evening where they changed their team name from the Wisconsin Herd to the Wisconsin Curd.
Fuck with it.
Fuck out of here.
Yep. I kid you not.
The Wisconsin.
They
Curd.
literally printed out Wisconsin Curd jerseys,
That's
and
correct.
that's what they called themselves.
That little cheese curds on the side.
They had cheese curds on it.
So they're giving away free cheese curds.
And I'm blowing a whistle on them because that's the corniest thing I've ever heard of in my life. And I know the G
See,
League
you
is
had
corny.
it right there. It's the cheesiest thing you've ever seen in your life. It was right there. Cheese curd. No, that's a
I didn't want to
segue.
continue the bad puns because I'm getting to them. This is part of the reason why I decided to blow the whistle because I was tired of them on my timeline. Here are some examples of the bad cheese puns I heard or saw with clips. Put some
You
cheddar.
heard a tweet?
It's video with it.
Oh, okay.
Put some cheddar on that one. Bonzi has 19. Hashtag
That's
curd up.
That's boo-boo.
Next one, Colby and
I like
one.
that. That's a good one.
I like
That's
that.
a good
Curd up.
one.
That
That's
is
a
a
good
good one. I like that one.
Monster Dunk
Chill out.
from Mr. Walk on Air.
Chill out.
one. Need to sit on air.
Say cheese. Tonight's cheese curd eating competition has been brought to you by Star Dairy, and I can't even pronounce this city in Wisconsin.
Ashwaubenon? No.
No, I've never seen that one.
Wayawaga.
What I
don't know.
I've
I
never
can
seen
guarantee ain't no black people there. I guarantee
Hell
that.
Exactly. Okay, so
Never
they have
been
a
in
cheese
either.
curd eating competition. Tweet Vander Blue, like blue cheese.
Boo.
And that's just a few of the ones I took, and I was tired of
Kobe.
it.
I like the Kobe one.
So I'm blowing the
was
whistle
clever.
because y'all really did that for a whole day. But I guess y'all got what y'all wanted because I'm
Exactly.
talking about you.
Exactly. Minor league basketball.
And there you have it.
Yeah, so my blow the whistle is on Rebecca Lobo, WNBA legend, UConn superstar, blah blah blah. On James Harden, she tweeted out, "The James Harden highlights are cool and all, but we really need to be teaching kids how to pass and catch and pass and catch and get teammates open and pass and pass." Obviously insinuating that James Harden doesn't pass. In fact, James Harden is 11th in the league in passes per game at 54.5. His passes per game have increased since Chris Paul's injury when he started his scoring run, which he's still on, by the way. And he averages 8.5 assists per game. He has averaged double-digit assists in years past. Like, you can't insinuate that he don't pass. Like,
Yeah, he do pass. He does.
As many shots as he take, he still get done.
And
his
to be fair,
assists.
they miss a lot of the passes that
Yeah.
he set them up
Yeah,
with.
he used
a
to definitely
lot.
have more than what he get.
And, like, his teammates have said, like, they love playing with him because he's such a good passer and he gets some open shots.
Just
like,
them
even
damn
with-
fouls, bro.
He be on the free throw
Them
line 30
damn
times.
fouls, bro.
He goes 30 free
like,
throws.
he
bro.
legitimately gets fouled, though. Like, he hunts him out, but, like, you still got to be able to hold defense without fouling. So, like, it's not pleasing to watch, but he's effective and efficient, so.
Yeah.
That's step back, though.
I was
Yeah,
thinking
shit.
about the current top
Deadly.
5, and I was thinking, has LeBron dropped from number 1
For what?
Like, as a player or an MVP?
as a player?
Nah, I think
No.
he still got it.
No, he's still
He's just been hurt. We ain't been seeing him.
Harden
So.
just
Because I was thinking,
And he
like,
coached through the year. Like,
yeah.
only reason why, because I was thinking AD is really pushing that.
yeah, I don't think so.
Best player.
Like, I'm not saying
Yeah.
I'm not saying AD is overrated at all, but like his team doesn't win enough. Like, he's giving me way too strong of like Kevin Love and Minnesota vibes. Like, he's good, he's very talented, but like he puts up crazy numbers because his team is shit. And like maybe if he was, I don't know. Like, I just feel like it's hollow stats, like to a certain degree.
Interesting.
And there you
Yeah, there
have
you go.
it.
All right. I don't know how we got there. Take top 5.
5, 4,
3.
2.
1. Tech top 5.
Somebody who said in the new year was a new him did not put the poll up.
Oh yeah, my bad. We'll have it up. I'm off tomorrow, so I'm gonna put it up tomorrow. How about that? So since I forgot to do it last week, y'all get it early. Give y'all something to do if y'all in the house.
That's perfect. That's perfect.
There you
Everybody
go.
is going to be in the house.
There you
Hopefully,
go.
unless you're
You
not
welcome.
here.
Not I'll be at work tomorrow.
You welcome.
Out here in this polar vortex like the day after tomorrow.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it really is. So this week, since there was a winner last week, who cares about last week then? This week we're doing best sports siblings. So, siblings. Tim?
All right, so I had to change mine last minute, and I'm going to go number 5, the Hardys.
That's a good one.
That is a good one. I'm mad for
Hey, I didn't think
still
about
down, but I
Yeah, I was like, oh, let me hit him with this one.
Look at Tim.
Number 4, the Barbers.
Hold on.
Number 3,
Look
the
at Tim,
Millers.
bro.
Number 2, the Mannings.
Okay.
And number 1, the Williams sisters.
Thanks. Say your list
He
one
had a
more
solid
time.
ass list, bro.
That's a good one.
He had a solid list.
Dang, that's a lot of wrestling, brother. I can't think about wrestling.
I didn't either though. Hardy's, that was a good one, bro.
Hardee's is the
He
best
damn near
one.
gonna win this shit.
You want to run through it again?
Sure, I got the Hardys, the Barbers, the Millers, the Mannings, and the Williams sisters.
Okay. Solid.
That's a great list, man.
I definitely stole from you. So, number 5, I got the Hearts.
Dang it, I was about to put the hearts on. I'm going to put them on mine.
Brandon
You
Miller.
hear how they cheating on me?
Oh, we doing it.
You hear how they cheating on
We
me?
doing that today. Since that's what we doing, shit. Fuck it. Let's
So
go
Ken's
then.
still over here writing that if I lose the poll this week, I gotta hear some petty shit next week. Y'all know these motherfuckers been in here cheating.
Hey, y'all ain't see nothing.
It's
so
conspiracy. They trying to get up out of here.
Y'all ain't see nothing. Y'all don't see ain't no proof.
All right.
Continue.
5 the Hearts, 4 the Millers, 3 the Joiners, Al Joyner, Jackie Joyner, Kersey.
Okay.
2 2 of the Mannings, and 1 the Williams sisters.
Okay, guys. All right. Okay, it's my list time.
We know.
Number 5.
5.
I got the Hearts. Brett and Allen. Thank you, Tim. I'm not going to steal your Hardys because that's really good. I think you deserve full credit for the Hardy Boys. So I'm going to go with the Hearts at 5. This is my logic, okay? Number 4, I'm going to go with the Barber Brothers. Number 3, I'm going with the Millers, Cheryl and Reggie. Number 2, I'm going with the Mannings. And number 1, I'm going with the Williams sisters.
While we talking about siblings, I just want to say shout out to the McCourty twins. Like, they're both playing in the Super Bowl this weekend. So that's cool.
That's dope.
Oh, damn, I forgot about the Bennetts. No, fuck the Hearts. I'm going to go with the Bennetts. Martellus and Michael.
Yeah.
Fuck the Hearts.
Although he did just have that Garboo song. Mm-hmm. Nah, I'm going to stick with him.
All right, so my top 5. At number 5, the Hardys.
Oh, so you ain't...
He straight ripped my shit, bro.
Number 4.
Plagiarized my motherfucking list. Wait, the motherfucker picked my whole list up and started writing. He took my paper and started writing my
The thing I took was
list.
the Hardys. I had the Hardballs first. Hardballs trash. So Hardys sound better. So Hardys better than them.
These
I don't give a
motherfuckers
fuck.
out here cheating.
Number 5, the Hardys. Number 4, the Mannings. Number 3, the Millers. Number 2, the Barbers. And then number 1, of course, Serena and Venus.
That's hilarious.
He switched 2 spots
And there you
in
have
the whole
it.
list.
I switched
And copied my
one scribble
list.
you see. One
Copy.
scribble.
Do you have the Hardys? You have the Hardys, right?
I would like to shout out really quick while he's figuring that out. The Holiday Brothers. I wanted to include y'all because there's just so many of y'all and y'all all in the league, which is crazy. But no,
But you got the Hardys on your list,
the
right?
Hearts bumped you.
Yeah.
And you have the Barbers on your list, right?
I've been at that.
And
My
you have the
list
Millers
was
on your
written
list,
before I
right?
even got here.
And you have the Mannings on your list, right?
Yeah.
And you have the Williams sisters on your list, right?
Yes.
To his credit, the only thing he scribbled off his
Is
paper
that? I
was
just
5.
told you that. Was I had the Hardballs.
He already had all that written.
Exactly. So yo, check your monkey
I
ass
just
up.
want to note my watch says -7, so
And counting.
All right, well we
I
gone.
mean, that's the end of the show.
We gone.
I mean,
You're welcome.
let's pray our cars start when we leave here. And I hope y'all enjoyed this because if not, we suffered for nothing. I have on layers upon layers. So, yes. The power is shutting down.
right.
We got
I
to go.
think Dude's trying to tell us something.
It's too cold. It's time to go. So we gonna go. I'm Camille, point guard of the crew, the real life Tifa Lockhart. You can catch me on Twitter, Instagram, and the snappiest chats at Camille Monet, CamilleMonae, because
Your mom is fancy.
thank you, good sir.
_Eric J on Twitter.
That's all you get.
Goddamn right. At least for now. I might make a Bucks burn.
Hey, I'm with it.
Burner.
Is it really a burner if we know? Stop clicking the pen, please.
Oh my bad.
It's
Surprise.
just to get these Bucks takes off. He do look like he look scolded as a motherfucker. Like,
You gonna get your intro off my
Oh shit! I waited until to do it. Yo, my bad. Rewind this.
shit?
K Harris _DA_gentleman.
That gentleman.
On Instagram. K Harris 216 on Twitter and Snapchat.
Yes, sir.
And it's your boy TIMKINZ, the number 3, aka Ass Ketchum, aka Mr. Give It To Me.
God, man.
Dilly dilly.
Time to go.
Dilly,
-7.
dilly.
This has been a presentation of the Break Media.